Welcome to the Exos Edge, Coaching a Winning Workforce, a video series where we talk about the future of work. I'm Michaela, a senior performance coach at Exos, joined by Leron Sarig, nutrition specialist manager at Exos, who has a background as a registered dietitian. Thanks for being here, Leron.
Thanks, I'm really happy to be here.
I'm excited to dive deeper into this.
Me too.
So today, Leron and I are here to talk about fueling for performance in the workplace. So Leron, talk to me. What does fueling really mean?
So fueling is all about nourishing the body, right? So it's taking into consideration the what, when, and the how much you're consuming as far as food, hydration, and supplements.
Okay, so how does fueling and nutrition impact high performance at work then?
Yeah, so with our history here at Exos, working with professional athletes and professional teams, we've seen the impact that fueling has on high performance, and we've taken those learnings into the workplace, and we've seen improved employee productivity, as well as an impact on mental and physical health.
Amazing. So it's less about eating just to look good, but to feel good, to perform your best, to show up your best.
Yes, yes.
So why should organizations care about their team members' fueling strategies?
Yeah, so, just going back to talking about productivity, right? When people are fueling their bodies and they have more energy throughout the day, so there's less fatigue, they're also fueling their brain, right? So less brain fog, improved cognitive function. Overall, employees will be able to make decisions better, to problem solve better, and even tap into that creativity and flow a little better as well. And there's even research that shows when people are sleep deprived and then they're counteracting that with consuming some excessive caffeine, they're actually able to make decisions faster, but not better, right? So if people are fueling optimally, that can help with that sleep deprivation. It can improve people's sleep, but if that's not improving for whatever reason, then instead of going for caffeine to support energy levels, they'll be able to fuel their bodies with natural sources and have that natural energy. So they're not just making fast decisions, but they're also making good decisions in the workplace.
Wow. Okay, because caffeine essentially is preventing you from being tired versus waking you up naturally. So it's stimulating, but it's not necessarily helping you make the best choices.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay, so we mentioned productivity. Now, what about the mental space? How does fueling impact someone's mental well-being?
Yeah, so if you think about it, right, when we eat good, we feel good, right? So that we know that being optimally fueled and having, optimal amount of nutrients in the body can help combat anxiety and depression. But there's also that impact on stress, right? How we perceive stress. So for example, if an employee is deficient in things like B vitamins, vitamin D, and magnesium, or any one of those, right, they may not be able to handle stress as well as maybe their counterpart who isn't deficient in those nutrients. So that's definitely going to impact, the way that they're working and their productivity, and there's a downstream effect there. But then there's also the impact on mood, right? We're eating, so we're feeling better, we're eating nutritious foods, and then that can help team dynamics, it can help communication, and overall employee morale would be increased because they see that their employers are investing in their well-being.
Yes, starting your day off with a donut might make you crash versus feeling really good mentally, being mentally stimulated, being not as stressed or anxious because you're like, I started my day off with the proper fuel for my body. So that's awesome. Okay, so we touched on productivity, we touched on mental health and how fueling can impact that. Talk to me a little bit about the physical side. How does fueling impact someone's physical health?
Yeah, so nutrition is often the first step in preventative healthcare, right? So it will lead to an overall healthier workforce and just a healthier individuals needing less doctor's appointments and less medical care.
Yeah, so we're being proactive instead of retroactive, where how do we set you up for success versus put a Band-Aid on the problem after it's already there?
Yes.
So what are some steps that organizations can take to support their employees' well-being all year round?
The solution would be just simply providing resources, right? So this could be as small as just providing education. So whether it's through email communications or, passive signage around the workplace, to as big as providing access for their employees to nutrition experts that can help them curate personalized game plans. At Exos, we've worked with organizations as far as their cafeterias to come up with fueling meals that have specific nutrition parameters, but we've also provided guidance on, snacks and beverages and things to have in marketplaces, to have in vending machines on site, and even what to have for in-person meetings. And we've even done cooking demos and various educational workshops. So it's all about just providing resources. And now that we're in this remote world where a lot of employees are working from a remote standpoint, it's good for employers to think about all of the ways that they could provide access to nutritious and affordable food, right? So this could be via nutrition programs that are online, shopping tips and tricks. Whether the investment is big or small, I think employers will really see a positive return on that investment for their employee well-being.
Yeah, that would be huge because I just think about how busy people are nowadays. We're juggling work and home life and trying to stay healthy and go to the gym and eat properly. And there's just a plethora of information out there that it would be really convenient for people to have those resources through the workplace, whether that's education guiding them to the right spot, whether that's implemented in their cafe at work, or those meal prep services, a discount code, something that's gonna show them that they're truly cared about and make their lives easier.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're getting at today.
And yeah, high-performing teams at their core are made up of individuals. So if the individuals are thriving, then the teams are thriving too.
Exactly.
That wraps up this installment of the Exos Edge, Coaching a Winning Workforce. Thanks for all the great insights around fueling, Leron.
Thank you for having me. This was fun.
If you want to stay up to date on the latest in the future of work, make sure to subscribe to our channel and click the link in description to learn more.